During this truly unprecedented time of global pandemic, many have lost their jobs and income. The last thing you should be worried about is losing your house, too. If you have a mortgage, you may be crunching the numbers to see how long you can make your mortgage payments.
That's right. Now, there are many resources and tips for homeowners during the COVID-19 crisis. And here to discuss homeowners' options is Robert Brown, a loan officer with Rock Mortgage. Hi, Robert.
Hey, Robert.
How are you?
Good to see you.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes, thank you. Pleasure to be with you.
Now, if someone is experiencing financial hardship because of the coronavirus, what steps should they take in regarding their mortgage?
Well, first of all, I'd like to take just a minute and thank all of our real heroes out there, our first responders, people on the front lines, and you guys are sacrificing a lot, and we really appreciate you here at Rock Mortgage. Really, the first step would be to, if you're having trouble making your payment, or you see on the horizon that's going to be the case, figure your budget, figure out how many payments you have to make, and then call your servicer. The first step is to call your servicer who you're making your checks out to, and let them know your situation, and they'll be able to help you out.
Now, Robert, are there consequences for homeowners who are not making their mortgage payments, or who could not make their mortgage payments?
Yeah.
Well, thankfully, the CARES Act stimulus package put into law on March 27th allows borrowers to skip up to 6 months of payments. Now, I say skip, I mean don't pay right away. Puts you in a situation where you can file a forbearance claim. If you are qualified. It's very important to understand that this is not free money. If you are affected by COVID-19 financially, then this is an opportunity for you to either make a lower payment, just put yourself into forbearance.
That's a great distinction there you have between those things.
Yeah, absolutely. Good to point out that, like you're saying, it's not necessarily skip, it's just maybe not pay right now.
That's exactly right.
Now, I've heard of the term forbearance. Can you explain what that is, Robert?
Forbearance is basically a momentary pause of payments. There's a multitude of ways this could be handled. Once you call your servicer, they can suspend payments, they can lower payments, they can do a multitude of different things to help you out. But the object is to not affect your credit, to put a pause on those payments so that it's not affecting your credit, and you will owe that money back at the end. But it's an opportunity for everybody to be helped by not making that payment when they can't.
Sure. Now, what are the repayment options, Robert?
The repayment options are you can either repay on a graduated scale. So after the forbearance period is over, you can either pay all of it up. So let's say you skip 3 months payments. You can pay all of that on that 4th month, make 4 payments at once. If you can't do that, you might be in a situation to where you can divide that over a few months and then pay it back that way. Or in the most extreme cases, you can even do a loan modification and maybe put that sum of money on the back end of your loan.
Okay.
Yeah,
I like that.
I'm following with that.
Yeah, for sure. Now, what if you're able to make a portion of that payment and you actually haven't really experienced any loss of income?
My advice would be to make the payment as long as you can. If you cannot afford to make your normal payment and you are not affected by COVID-19, pretty much all mortgages still have a disaster relief situation in that mortgage. So you can still call your mortgage company and explain the situation to them. Obviously, you do not just not pay any bill. The worst thing you can do is just not pay a bill. You want to pay that as long as you can and call your servicer well in advance so that they can help you with this process.
Absolutely.
Right.
So what we're hearing from you, Robert, is, of course, it's not free money. It's just there are options if you cannot pay right now, and it won't impact your credit. So you definitely want to work with a loan officer like yourself to make sure that your credit is not impacted, and work closely with your office.
Yeah.
Correct.
Hey, thank you so much for joining us and filling us in. We're going to have information for our viewers at home on how they can contact you, how you can contact Rock Mortgage, get in touch with one of the loan officers there.
Yes.
And we're going to have those tips over on our website, gooddaynwa.com. Stay with us. More Good Day right after this.